Good evening, fellow Americans. Today, on Veterans Day, I would like to announce that they're coming home. They transitioned through Germany. They come through in crutches and wheelchairs. They come through in caskets on aircraft, draped with the American flag, going back home. They suffered a decade-long war, a lost decade. They suffered mental scarring and physical wounds. Deployed since September 11th, 2001, they suffer the consequences of protracted war. Americans young went to war. They have parents and relatives that have passed away. They have family that no longer recognizes them. They have missed milestones like birthdays and anniversaries. Families have been torn apart. Children they barely know. Grandchildren they've never met. Through multiple deployments in Iraq and Afghanistan, through surge and drawdown, they're coming home. The walking wounded, internally scarred, they suffer the effects of PTSD from friends that have died, from young children they've seen killed, and from head trauma. They suffered from drug and alcohol addiction, from attempting not to feel any longer, to put away the pain of warfare, to put away the dreams and the nightmares. Isolation from relationships, from friends that have been killed, from families that don't understand them any longer, from wives that can't cope, and from employers who can't recognize the signs. What they've sacrificed is sleeping in the trenches and in mud, going days without a shower, or no sleep. Security to America is what they have brought, and freedom from oppression to strangers in the foreign lands. The physical damage, the amputation, they gave away their full mobility for the fight. They left able and now come back handicapped. They left with head trauma. They've given their full mental capability and their emotional equilibrium. Today, on Veterans Day, they're coming home. Programs like the Wound Your Warrior Project try to establish the veteran back into full society, to give them hope that life will continue in full, even with their handicaps. They take them fishing, skiing, snowmobiling. We need more of these programs. We owe these returning veterans. We owe them for a decade of selfless service. We owe them the return of their mental capabilities. We owe them full access even through their handicap conditions. Because today, on Veterans Day, they're coming home.